Hey, I didn't see you there. I'm pretty hungry, I don't know about you. And I'm kind of thinking about a little Mississippi mud roast. What do you say? Let's do it. So we've got a 3-pound chuck roast, 6 cloves of garlic that we're gonna smash. We're not gonna do anything other than just smash and peel it. We've got 1 large yellow onion, 7 medium red potatoes. We've got 2 jars of Mazzetta's pepperoncinis. We've got 1 16, I believe it's a 16 ounce, 14 ounce can of chicken broth. Little money maker that we're going to sprinkle in. That's my own homemade blends here. I do sell my seasonings, and the link is always in the description down below. And then to top it all off, we'll have a little onion soup mix and ranch powder. So let's get to going. And the first thing we're going to do is we've got to beat our meat like it owes us money. So we're going to put a little saran wrap on there so it don't splatter all over the place, and we just want to kind of tenderize it a little bit. So we've got our meat tenderized. Now we're going to set that aside, and we're going to go ahead and get prepping on everything else. So you want a kind of a medium cut on your taters. So I like to just have them, quarter them lengthwise, and then just dice them into 8s. And we're just going to toss them right in the bottom of the pan. Now we're going to go ahead and slice up our onion. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take our chuck, bring this over. We're just going to drape that in there like that. And then we'll put a little garlic on top. Go on with our ranch powder. And we'll come behind that with a little onion powder. There, we'll come up to our chicken broth. My favorite part. So I do 2 jars of pepperoncinis. 1, I do the entire thing. Everywhere. I love these pepperoncini, especially what we're going to do with it at the end. You're going to love it too. Now in the next bottle, I'm going to drain the juice, but use the peppers. Okay, we'll cover it all up like that. We'll make a nice little spot for the secret ingredient. Butter. Butter makes everything better. Whole stick of butter right on top. And what that's gonna do is it's just gonna cook down through the steak and just make everything even better. Last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna sprinkle some of my famous Moneymaker meat rub. It is absolutely phenomenal on everything from veggies to meats to fish to, I mean, you name it, it's perfect. So we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit right over the top, because it's already seasoned with the onion soup mix and the ranch powder. We don't need to season it a ton more. And that'll do her. So we're gonna put that on the smoker, 180 degrees for 3 hours. And then we're gonna foil it and crank it up to about 375. So we got the smoker, it's a Rectech Bowl 700, RT-700. We've got the temperature set to low, which means it's gonna cook right at about 180. Right now it's showing the actual temperature at 180. So we're gonna pop it in there. Pull this saran wrap off, put that in there. Let that smoke for 3 hours at 180 degrees. Now we're gonna do 3 hours at 180 degrees. Once the 3 hours is up, I'll pull it, wrap it in saran wrap, or wrap it in foil, I'm sorry. We're gonna crank it up to 300 degrees, 375 to, I don't know, 300, 375, depending on where I feel. On the poking of the meat, how tender it is. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll be back at the 3 hour mark. So we got 3 hour cook on it. We're gonna open it up and put some foil on it. That's what about 3 hours will look like. Getting the smoke, you can see the smoke on the pepperoncinis there, and it's getting real dark. The butter's all melted, it's just sitting in the pool on top. The more it'll cook, the more it'll dissipate into the entire cook. We're gonna crank it up to about we'll go 325. Set it there. So we're gonna cook this 3-pound roast at 325 for probably about 5 hours. So it'll be about an 8 hour cook time on it. You don't have to do it on the smoker. I choose to because it keeps all the heat outside. I ain't heating at my house, especially when it's 90 degrees out here in Southern Utah. So after 5 hours, we will pull it, let it rest for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and pull it up and make some sliders or something. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so we've had it, we took it off the smoker after its 8 hour cook, let it rest for about a half an hour. We're gonna go ahead and put it in a separate bowl. We're gonna shred the meat, take out some juices from the pan itself, put it back in there and get it all mixing and happy, and we'll go from there. All right, we're all done with shredding. Now it's time to make a little sandwich. So I've got some King's Hawaiian rolls over here, toasting up, getting pretty. And we'll take that one right there, put that right over here. Just make a little slider. Oh, it's gonna be good. Let's take a bite. This ain't your grandma's pot roast. So good. The flavors are there's so many different flavors going on. The pepperoncini's not spicy at all. It adds that vinegary tang. And I like to put the peppers on my sandwich too for a little bit of bite. But needless to say, I think this is a winner, and I think y'all should try it too. So if you'd like to try it, we'll put the recipe in the video and also in the description below. Other than that, I'm gonna have a couple Sammys and maybe a beer, but get at me.